I'm your Slocum23, joining me for Baby Bump Chapter 5, New Complications. What a surprise. In the lair of the beast. You're hoping to get Cassandra's help fundraising. Cassandra, I'm not here to apologize. Well, wouldn't be very southern of me to leave you standing on the porch, much as I want to. I'll get you some tea, just don't touch anything. I just had the house cleaned. You gingerly sit at the edge of the sofa. She pours you some iced tea from a big carafe. You're being way too nice. It's called hospitality, but maybe you've never heard of it. Now, why did you come here? Actually, I'm here to ask for your help. Well, isn't this a surprise? I know, I didn't expect to be here in pretty much a million years either, but I've been assigned a project to fix up the old dance hall. Ooh, that place has been begging for a wrecking ball for years. Renovations are way beyond my budget. That's where you and your connections would come in. So you need my help fundraising. Why, I'd love to do this, and I know exactly how to get you the money you'll need. You would? You do? What's the catch? I've turned a corner. You didn't know Clint and I were a thing, so you're never gonna apologize. And I'm sure from your vantage point, I deserve to have that drunk flung in my face. So if there's a catch, it's this. Devilish grin spreads across her face. I'll help you. But only if you beg for it. What? I'm not gonna beg for it or leave your choice. I don't beg for things. Go to hell, Cassandra. Well, I guess you must not really want my help. Pity. I'd have liked to have seen that. It's not gonna happen. Well, at least you have a spine. I feel like I'd almost like you if you weren't such a snake. I'll save that quote for my scrapbook. Anyway, I'll still help you. I don't understand. You hate me. Why would you help me? Because, dear, you haven't heard my plan yet for raising that money. Oh, no. I don't get the feeling I'm not going to like this. We're going to throw a date auction fundraiser. We'll auction off dates with Gracetown's most eligible singles for donations. And you'll make more money than you can even imagine. I know you're just doing this so you can bid on Clint. Is that a problem? I thought you needed my help. I do, it's just that... Then it's settled. You know what it is. I trust Clint, so I'm not worried about it. Then I'll start putting things in motion. We'll be in touch. She briskly escorts you out, but pauses right before closing the door, her eyes appraising you up and down. Also, you should find something more acceptable to wear. My friends actually have taste. I have... She shuts the door on you as you head to your car, you rub your stomach. Just ignore everything she says. Focus on growing, little baby. You do you. Baby's sitting there going... That evening, he doesn't know what's going on in the outside world, let's be honest. As soon as you set foot in the door, your phone buzzes. Baby Baskets, time for another gift from Baby Baskets, because you deserve the very best. Aww. Anna excitedly rushes over. Someone got her next prego gift, didn't she? Please stop calling him that. Never. What's it say? 8 weeks. Baby is the size of a cherry. You know all those women that put little cherries in their mouth and then do the little thing with the, tongue twisting it, Yep, how's that preferred perspective? That's so cute! Your phone buzzes again. At 8 weeks, your baby is starting to move. My baby can move. Your baby can move! You and Anna do a little dance in the living room. Okay, I have to admit, these blurbs are oddly comforting. I love them. So, what gender are you hoping for? Honestly, I don't really care. I just know that they'll be my baby, and I'll love them. Aww, I think my heart just melted. You put your hand over your stomach. This is nice, isn't it, my little cherry baby? You're now more relaxed during stressful times. But that's not all. Guess which crazy hot woodworking business mogul stopped by and left you a present? Clint was here? Yep, and he left you this. Anna hands you a clothing box. Oh, there's a note too. Read that first. Pick up the note Clint left you and start to read. Dear Miss Jen, I know you haven't been having the best of time of late. Between bratty coworkers and having to walk into Cassandra's lioness den, I thought you could use a pick-me-up and a reminder of our lovely evening together. Yours, Clint Covington. Okay, open it. I've been slowly dying inside, waiting for you to come home. You open the box. Are those ice cream cones? Put it on, put it on! A moment later, you emerge wearing your gift. Oh, that's cute. I can't believe you got me ice cream pajamas. First a baby, now these. If you don't keep this guy, I'll take him. Aren't you forgetting about Bo? Oh, yes, I guess I already have a perfect man, but why limit myself to just one? Give her a playful slap on the arm. Anna. Fine, you can keep him, but from what you've told me about Cassandra, you probably don't need the competition. Speaking of which, will you help me pick out an outfit tomorrow? I need to out Cassandra. Shopping and one-upping? I am so in. Feeling refreshed, the next day you and Anna step into Elijah's shop and fill him in on the details. So, do you think you can find me something fit for a Cassandra event? Our modest goal is for her to literally explode with jealousy. I see the claws out already. You know Cassandra once set foot in here. She called my shop an out-of-season Halloween store. So I am very on board with anything that takes her down a peg. Just give me a second. Elijah makes a beeline towards another section of the shop. He returns a moment later holding an exquisite dress. This is the one. This is how you show up Cassandra. Wear this gorgeous floral pattern dress to the fundraiser to remind Clint how beautiful you are and make Cassandra jealous. Basically, it's just like Cassandra was wearing. Seriously, Cassandra has flowers on the left side of her, and this has flowers on both sides. Okay. Elijah, you've outdone yourself. Oh, you're not wrong. You look stunning, Jen. Please take a picture of Cassandra's face the moment she sees you. I want to vicariously be the source of someone's envy. I'll see what I can do, Anna. Well, that takes care of your look, but there's still a question of how are you going to handle her moving in on Clint? I don't think I have to do anything, do I? I mean, I trust Clint. Isn't that enough? It's not my business, but you can't leave a dog alone with a steak. Questionable metaphors aside, he's right. You need to remind Clint why the two of you are so special. And then you need to watch her ass like a hog. Right. This might be easier if I had help. What do you say, Elijah? You want to come to the thing? Ooh, great idea. Put yourself up for bidding too. Maybe you'll meet your one true love. Yeah, or some weirdo who wants to do weird things with me. Hard pass, ladies. Just then, the door opens, and Louisa steps inside, holding a plate with a burrito, some chips on it. She just carries this around. Elijah, hi. I came here to burrito you. Why do I feel like that's a pun? Shut up. I mean, are you hungry? That was louder than I intended. Louisa puts the plate on the counter and stands there, staring at Elijah silently. Thank you, Louisa. I always appreciate your hospitality. You know, Louisa, the date auctions tonight, you can donate money to spend the evening with people up for grabs. Elijah was just telling us he might put himself up for a bidding. No, what I was actually... Really, That's interesting. What time does the event happen again for customers to know? I'll tell them. Really, that's interesting. What time does the event happen again for customers to let them know? At 5 o'clock. Be sure to spread the word. Lisa leaves in a hurry, checking the time on her phone. Great, now I have to go. You'll thank me later. Yeehaw! Later that day, you arrive at the dance hall for the date auction. The place is packed with people. In the crowd, you spot a few familiar faces. I should talk to, oh God help me, Miles. You approach Miles, where Boone sits loyally at his side. Evening, Jane. Pretty good turnout. He looks you over, a slight smile coming onto his face. Seeing you all dressed up. Just, that makes up for, having to endure this. A compliment from you. Is the sky falling? Boone nuzzles affectionately against your leg, and you bend down to pet him before looking back up at Miles. You excited to be auctioned off? The things I do for this town. Miles. I'm glad you came. Surprised to hear you say that. There's something about your serious, no-nonsense attitude. A room just doesn't feel complete without it. But glad I could bring the room together. Oh, we have to. We have to. Against your better instincts, you head over to Craig, who is pestering one of Cassandra's friends. She happily flees when you arrive. Great, thanks. In addition to all your other faults, we can now call you a huge Craig blocker. Is that a phrase? I've been thinking about our little secret, your little scandal baby. Please don't call it that, and keep your voice down. That's just it. I have literally no incentive to be quiet. Ergo. Craig clears his throat and gets the attention of a few people around him. Everyone, I have an announcement to make about my co-worker, Jen. Stop. Shut up. See Miles' attention turn to Craig. Okay, fine. What do you want? A favor. One of these days, our short-tempered boss is going to snap and fire me. I can't make you suddenly competent, and I don't turn a dumpster fire into liquid gold. Har har. I don't want your mentorship, stupid. I want you to vouch for me, and my back, as if we were good buds. We will never be buds. You're the embodiment of evil. It's a bit dramatical, so unwise choosing, considering. Rick clears his throat again. Okay, it's a deal. Off your back. I knew you would. Bye, Scandal Baby. Bye, best buddy. You're being blackmailed. That would go over far significantly worse than Scandal Baby. Go to Miles, Jesus. Walk up to Dr. Castillo and give her a small wave. Thanks for coming, Dr. Castillo. It's nice to see you outside the doctor's office. Oh, please, Jen, call me Marianne, and I wouldn't have missed this for the world. It's not every day something this fun happens in our little town. And look at the date possibilities. It's enough to make any woman swoon. Marianne, are you going to bid on anyone? Oh, heavens no, I'm just here to look. Though that Officer Keith sure is a dreamboat. Oh, you should go for him. After all, the money's for a good cause, and you never know where it could lead. Well, I hope you have a good time here, and at the party after. I'll see you around. Take care, Jen. You walk over, up to bow, and pat him on the shoulder. See? I told you I'd find a way to raise enough money. But you and Cassandra, how did you convince her to put this thing together? Sacrifice. A lot of sacrifice. But I hope this is worth it. Oh, it will be. Not only will this place be for everyone to enjoy, but it'll be an extra special place for me and Anna. You'll see. Now I'll need... I'm sure you've got work to do. I'll leave you to it. Bo gives you a wave farewell before disappearing into the crowd. And finally, Cassandra. You approach Cassandra and she looks you over. You actually look like half of your dress. And I'm the other half. Look, I look better. Look at that. Ahem. I guess I'm impressed that you were able to whip something together last minute that meets an acceptable bar style wise. Thank you, Cassandra. Do you need any help? Actually, if you could direct everyone to their seats, I want my friends up front, and the rest of you can go in the back. Or you can respond, Clint appears beside you. I cast, may I steal Jen away from a bit? I suppose, darling, but don't stray far. I've got over $2,000 with your names on it. I'll pay whatever it takes, but with any luck, I'll snag you for far less. Clint makes a face before pulling you aside. I think you saved me from calling Cassandra some words I don't normally say in public. I figured as much. But look on the right side. This thing is a hit. You're going to get all the money you need for the renovations and more. And may I just say, you look stunning, Miss Jen. It's this kind of get-up that makes it hard not to want to recreate our very first encounter. You being surrounded by women at my college? I guess I was thinking of our second encounter, the one where I didn't or couldn't take my eyes or hands off you. He serendipitously puts his hand on your hip and you just about melt. A flattery will get you everywhere, Mr. Covington. Too bad this is all an elaborate ruse for Cassandra to call you her date for the night. I'm not thrilled about it either. What do you say I bid extra high so she can shill out more cash for you? Diabolical. I love it. And on the off chance you beat her out, I'll cover for you. It's for a good cause, anyway. More importantly, there's a good chance I'll be able to oblige to her for the evening, and I hate it. Well, just as long as you remember what's waiting for you after. And what might that be? What's waiting for you is a woman who isn't going to suck out your soul. I'd prefer that woman, I think. You take his hand in yours. I'm trusting you, Clint. Don't worry, Miss Jen, I can handle Cassandra. Suddenly Cassandra's voice projects across the hall. If all dates will come up to the front to begin the beginning, that means you, Clint. The crowd shifts and allows the dates up to the front of the hall where they line up shoulder to shoulder. Ooh, this is so exciting. For some, yes. A quick reminder about how this works. We'll be using standard Plymouth auction rules, so I don't think I need to explain beyond that. Obviously, it's the best set of rules. Makes things much easier. Oh god, Is there a book he's not in? Then afterward, you'll bring your dates to my estate, where we'll have an all-night dance-a-thon. To raise money for this place or whatever. Okay, blah blah blah. Ready? The crowd cheers. You get a text on your phone from Louisa. Almost there. Police stall. First up is Elijah Simmons. He owns a used clothing store, so you know he cares about the homeless. I can't. I feel so bad for this dude. I don't even know where to start with that intro. No one makes a motion to bid. Oh, I'm not sure that protocol is for... is there someone's gonna get no bids? The minimum is 50. Surely one of you can spare. Wait. I think no one's bidding because they don't know the real Elijah. This man has an eye for fashion that is unmatched. When I first met him, he made me an outfit for my interview that... Are you seriously interrupting this to give me the history of Jen and Elijah? Because no one cares. Now, if you're done interrupting, I'll resume the bidding on this apparently worthless man. Oof. Out of the corner of your eye, you see Louisa bursting in the dance hall, eyes immediately focusing on Elijah. $500. It doesn't have to be so high. You can bid. A date with this beautiful man is worth way more than the minimum. Okay, then you're lost. $500 it is. Louisa approaches the stage and links her arm in Elijah's. Glad you shut up, and we're able to string together a complete sentence. Shut up. Next up, we have our very own Officer Keith, who doesn't love a man in uniform. I want you all to know that on our date, I will be obeying the law to the fullest. No funny stuff. Ooh, so serious. I'd climb that like a tree. Careful. That kind of talk is what got me pregnant in the first place. But you should bid on him. You might get the chance. Let the bidding begin. $50. $60. Marianne frowns as she looks around at the other bidders. I don't know how I'll win with this competition. I guess a date with a police officer is a hot commodity. Actually, I might have a way to tilt the table in your favor. Really? Mess with the competition to help Marianne with a date with Officer Keith. Oh god, why do we... I'm serious, why do we care? Is it because she's our doctor? Don't worry, I've got this. You just make sure you're ready to bid when the time comes. Are you sure? Trust me. Okay, I'm gonna go run interference to keep anyone else from bidding on him. Wish me luck. I have every confidence in you, honey. Scan the room for the competition, spotting a woman raising her hand eagerly. Make that 70. Make your way over to her and leaning close. She turns and nearly jolts as she finds you there. Can I help you? I just wanted you to know. He never changes out of his uniform. No, he's a real killjoy. I mean, sure, he'll give you a ride in his cop car, but he won't even let you turn on the sirens. Oh, well, that's fine. I don't mind. And if you ever want to go to a late night movie, forget about it. He's in bed by 8 o'clock kind of guy. He doesn't sound fun at all. Across the hall, Marianne raises her hand and calls out, $80. Oh good, someone else bid. I can't believe I almost got stuck with him. $90 from me. Rush over to the woman who just bid. You're about to make a huge mistake. What are you talking about? You look around and see Craig sitting behind the stage, scowling, while another officer waits to come on stage. If you buy Keith, you'll miss out on Craig. Gesture at Craig and the woman follows your gaze. He's cute, I guess, but he doesn't look very friendly. It's just because he's upset he's not been auctioned off. I'm sure if you want to talk to him, you could cheer him up and ask him out. Oh, this is just like the last romance novel I read. It'd be a fool to let this moment pass. Woman heads over to Craig and starts eagerly talking to him, much to his surprise. That's just then. $100. Crowd murmurs, but no one else goes to bed. $100 going once, going twice, sold to the doctor. Rush back over to Marianne, who eagerly bounces on the balls of her feet. I can't believe we actually did it. We got him. I look forward to spending an evening with you. I'll pick you up around 8. In case you're wondering, it will not be in my squad car. That's an inappropriate use of city property. Uh-huh. She gonna climb you, Clint? She gonna climb you like a tree, my man! Keith gives you each a nod before heading to the back of the room. Marianne gapes after him. Marianne, do I see the beginnings of love? Jan, it's way too early for that. Well, anyone else could feel the chemistry in the air. You two are seriously into each other. You really think so? With the way he looked at you, you'll get a second date. Guaranteed. Marianne glances back at Keith and grins to herself before pulling you into a hug. Thank you so much, Jen. I never could have won this without you. Of course, anything to help my favorite doctor. Well, this is the moment I've been waiting for. It's Clint Cummington. Clint catches your eye from up front and winks. I'll start the bidding at $1,000. $1,050. Make that 1,100. Sandra glares them down. Remember what you agreed to. I withdraw my bid. So do I. That's what I thought. Anyone else? That's your baby's daddy. Are you going to let her get away with this? Hell no. If she wants Clint, I'm going to make her shell out as much cash as possible. Cassandra said she had over $2,000. Let's make her spend it all. I'll bid 200 more, bid 1,000 more. Bid 200 more. Nah, 1,000 more. Make my bet 2,100. I'll bid 200 more. Make my bet 2,500. Bid 1,000 more. There's no way you have that much money. Grr, fine. Maybe I don't. Oh, come the fuck on! You don't. No, he even said. Clint even said he'd pay it. It's okay. I'll pay whatever she doesn't have, Cassandra. Weren't you listening? These are Plymouth rules. You pay for what you own bid. Cassandra wasn't fooled by you. Yeah, well, you know, Q2. Which means my original amount of $1,000 stands. Last up, not that anyone cares, is our very own mayor, Mayor Miles Dixon. You hear a smattering of boos from the locals in the crowd. Who'd want to spend time with him? Ouch, not a lot of love for Miles. He's made more than his share of enemies over the years. I bid the bare minimum. $50. Do I hear 75? No one responds. Hot dog. I can't wait to discuss my initiatives on squirrel control. The squirrels outside my house are too loud. Some are quite suspicious. Oh. Boy. Oh. Looks like someone could use a rescue. No kidding. I should immediately make him sweat. But I think a little revenge is in order first. Going once? Miles fidgets on the stage. Going twice? His eyes find yours in the crowd. Looking desperate, you raise your hand. $200. 200 going once, going twice, and sold. Your mouth, you owe me, and he rolls his eyes, but can't help him from letting out a sigh of relief. Later that evening, you and Miles arrive at Cassandra's extravagantly decorated home for the party. This is really pretty. Guess Cassandra knows how to decorate. Just then your phone buzzes in your pocket and you pull it out to see a text from Clint. Please save me. The party just started. It can't be that bad. Normally I'd agree with you, but she's got my arm in a vice. Think you'll survive? It's gonna be a long night. It'd be nice if I had at least something to look forward to. Text Clint throughout the party to stay updated on what he's doing with Cassandra and offer him a distraction. Really, Pixelberry? Really? I have to text him for 10 diamonds? Really? How about whenever she drives you crazy, you text me and I'll find something for us to talk about. You're a blessing. She's been talking for 5 minutes about these designer earrings. Yikes. I'd rather talk about anything else. Like how hot I am? LOL. Do you really need that reminder? I like hearing you say it. You're gorgeous. Sexy. The hottest woman I've ever seen. Careful, Mr. Covington. You're gonna make a girl swoon. Cassandra's dragging me somewhere. BRB. Put your phone away and scan the room when you suddenly stop dead in your tracks. Whoa, is that who I think it is? Surrounded by the people in the center of the party is none other than the CEO of Sweet Selma's Cookies, Selma Hayes. I've no clue, but alright. Is she special or something? She's like the greatest business mind of her generation. I wrote my thesis paper on her. I guess Clint wasn't kidding when she said Cassandra knew people in high places. Sounds special. You gonna talk to her? Yeah, right. She's already sworn by people, and even if I do talk to her, I'd probably immediately say something stupid. Never really thought of you as a fraidy cat. I can't believe you just called me that. Let's just mingle for now, and we can consider introducing ourselves to the super intimidating role models later. But I can't wait to tell my sister that I was in the same room as the Cookie Baroness herself. Okay. You added the cookie patch to your baby blanket. You've collected 5 patches. Yep. Your sister's sitting there going, I sense a disturbance in the force. I should begin making a cookie. Miles lightly tugs at your arm. Wait, before we get sucked into this thing, thank you for bidding on me back there. You didn't have to, and I appreciate it. But I have to say this, tonight, this isn't a real date or anything. What do you mean? Just, I'm your boss, you're my employee, that's our relationship. I'm gonna pop the question. What if I want something more? It would be inappropriate to act on that way. But are you saying that you... No, I'm just saying. What if? It's a hypothetical. So then you don't. I'm not saying anything. Why? Do you? No, I mean, I'm not saying anything either. Uh-huh. Well, I'm glad we cleared that up. Cassandra sashays into the room, draped over Clint's arm. Thank you all for coming and all your donations. But you saw how dangy that place was. We could use all the money we can get. The dance-a-thon will commence shortly. For now, mingle. She looks up into Clint's eyes and smiles lovingly. She leads him down a long hall, out of sight. Let him go. Miles follows your gaze with a frown. Do you want to follow them? No, I'd rather avoid Cassandra if at all possible, and it looks like Clint feels the same. Too bad he's stuck with her tonight. Let's try to enjoy the party. Mingling with snooty rich narcissist. Oh, I can't wait. You and Miles navigate through the party, sticking to the edges. Your phone buzzes and you pull it out to see another text from Clint. She dragged me to some VIP room, and she keeps introducing me to everyone as her fiancé. No matter how many times I say I'm not. She really can't take a hint. At least 3 good wine back here, or there's good wine. Now you're making me jealous. I'd rather ditch the wine and be out there with you. And what exactly would we be doing? Why don't you tell me? Making out in the corner. Jen, that's not fair. I don't play fair. Gotta make sure you remember what's waiting for you after this. I could never forget. But now I'm stuck, here wanting what I can't have. Sorry, not sorry. Cassandra wants a drink. Throw it in her face. Ha ha ha. Very funny. Talk to you later. You tuck your phone away as you cross Cassandra's living room. You see Louisa and Elijah hanging out near a fancy punch bowl. I never said that. Seriously, you 100% said you wanted to burrito me. Well, that's about the cutest thing I've ever seen. Looks like Officer Keith and Marianne are having a nice time too. 2 of them are seated on a couch together, chatting closely. So, would you ever read me my rights? You know, for fun? Only if I observed you violating the law. Ooh. By the time Keith got sweet on someone. Listen, I got an idea. What do you say we need to get a layout of this place? But Cassandra's got some ridiculous paintings we can go laugh at. I just want to get away. But not from me. I'm used to you. You're different from these pompous snobs. What do you say? Want to ditch these people? Sneak away from the party with Miles to mess with Cassandra and get to know him a little better. Why not go with Miles? I mean, if I have to hear another person complain about how there wasn't any valet parking, I might die. Well then, what are we waiting for? You and Miles slip away from the crowd and make your way upstairs until the noise of the party has dulled to a murmur. And here I thought this place couldn't get any more absurd. Why is there another living room up here? I doubt she even uses most of these rooms. I don't exactly blame her, just look at all those god-awful decorations. Yeah, why is her face full of flowers underneath a painting of flowers? I'm getting more the sense you aren't a big fan of rich people aesthetic. I didn't grow up around luxury, and I've never been with all that comfortable living in it, even when I've had the means. Miles, it's good to stay grounded. A lot of people who make it in the world lose sight of where they came from, I'm glad that didn't happen to you. I guess you can't take the farm out of the boy. Stuff like this is way out of my element. Makes two of us. Looking around here, all I can think about is how there are people out there that hardly have anything. But it seems like rich people only care about stupid stuff. Like, why in the hell does Cassandra need that? Wants to a decorative goblet placed on a shelf as you passed. I can't think of a single damn reason. I bet we could have a little fun with it. At Cassandra's expense, of course. Oh yeah? What were you thinking? We could hide it someplace. Like under her bed or in the bathroom. I was thinking in the couch cushions, when one day she'll sit on it and get unexpected surprised. You're absolutely devious, Cassidy. Got the goblet and the couch cushions before hurrying away down the hall. Oh no, I think we've reached her modern art collection. You come to a stop in front of an elaborate painting that looks mostly like someone threw a can of paint on it. You adopt a haughty accent. Well, Mayor Dixon, what's your take on this absolutely crucial piece of abstract modernity? Ah, it's about failure and the hubris of mankind. I think it's about love. The way the red paint drips down, kind of like tears. It shows that being in love means being vulnerable. That is a smart observation. Maybe you could stand to learn something from me, Mayor Dixon. Maybe I could. The two of you eye each other for a moment, grinning. This was a good idea. I feel like I need a reminder of what matters. And what's that? People. Good people. Miles pauses, looking out the window at the night sky. Speaking of good people, thanks for coming with me. You know, you're not as insufferable as I thought. I'll put that on my list of top 10 Jen compliments. I know you're joking, but you're a lot better than the jerk who interviewed me. Oh, him? Yeah, I heard about him, a complete ass. Burst into laughter, and he chuckles. We should probably get back downstairs before Cassandra notices we're missing and accuses us of snooping. You're right, the last thing I need is her wrath. Head back downstairs and the main floor of the party, rejoining the crowd. So what now? And just don't say mingle. I was thinking we could raid the buffet table. Your phone buzzes again and you eagerly look at the message. This night can't be over soon enough. What's she got you doing now? She's doing publicity photos to show her how generous her family is. Barf. Anything exciting happening out there? Oh, just the buffet. Could sneak off. No mingling. No networking. Oh, no god-awful conversations about who's dating who. Just the two of us. Sounds perfect. Or, I guess it'd be the three of us. Even better. You're saying you feel a light tap on your shoulder, you turn around to see none other than... Selma Hayes? Hello, dear. The Cookie Baroness of the South is talking to me. I can't believe this. I heard quite a bit about you, Jen Cassidy. I was hoping you could help me. What? How the hell's she gonna help you? You've just met Selma Hayes, but what does she want from you? Find out next chapter. Well, I hope y'all did enjoy the video. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Head down description below, links to social media, Discord, feelings to support me and my content. It's greatly appreciated if you'd smack that like button, share the channel, hit the bell icon to receive notifications, and consider being a part of Locum's Locos. All you have to do is simply hit the join button. That's it. That's all you gotta do. You hit the join button. It's a great way of supporting the channel. You know, my two special needs brothers, myself, the community, you know, things like that. It's just a great thing to do. Yeah, you should maybe consider doing it. But without further ado, we are officially caught up on choices. Yay! Until New Year's Day, where there's AME, Book 3. So that's a thing. I'm going to be working on some storyscapes here in a minute. But this without further ado, as you can tell, I'm having a clearing throat and all that crap. It's fun. No, really, it is. Really, it's fun. Send help. I'm tired of being sick. I seriously am. Anyway, catch you all in the next video. Peace.